So in Halo 2, there is a mystery cube that the developers placed outside of the map that I don't think anybody ever noticed. So could I figure out a way to get to this Easter egg? Let's give it a shot! So in the mission The Oracle, there is a cube that actually controls the mission. This very little known object is actually a developer object that is responsible for controlling the mission. And what I mean by this is, it controls the shaking and the oscillations after you cut the cord towards the end of the mission. So my goal in this was to somehow find a way to get to the cube, if this was even possible. I've never seen anybody actually do a video on this. I couldn't find anything about the cube on this mission. Probably because this mission sucks. So our first step in this is a very simple but infuriating process. Playing through the mission The Oracle up until the end. This mission is absolutely awful for a couple of reasons. There are essentially 3 sections before you get up to the end part where you cut the cords that are unskippable. So it doesn't matter how much faster you go to a certain point, you can't get past these rooms until you go through a sequence of events. Okay, so I'm just playing until the end of the mission. This is awful. I hate this. This is the worst. This mission sucks. There's a reason I've never done a single trick on this mission in the 3 years I've been doing this. What's the par time on this? 25 minutes? Oh my. It's me, 15 minutes later. So after you get past the 3 unskippable sections, you'll get to the end spire section where there's a staircase that you have to clear out enemies. Once you clear out all these enemies, you will activate the next section of the mission. Okay, now that we've gotten to this part, we're good. Okay, so for this part, I need invincibility, so I'm going to use the elevator shaft to give me that. If I stand under it, it'll make me invincible, so I can't die from anything, essentially. So on the Oracle, the elevator shaft has some pretty weird physics. If you call up the elevator and let it ride all the way to the top of the shaft without actually getting on it, and then you call it back down, you can stand in the middle of the platform and the elevator will not stop for your character. So this object collision leads to what is called a pressure launch that spits your player model out at very high speeds. And for whatever reason in Halo 2, doing this elevator trick gives you invincibility. We would need this invincibility to get to the cube later because the cube is actually below the map and past the death barriers. And it launched all the way up because I'm a beast. Bang. Speedrun done. Game complete. So now that I had full invincibility, it was time for me to find where the cube was located. Now I had 2 thoughts. My first thought was that cutting all the cords would then spawn in the cube. Gotta be careful of that. But sometimes these cords recoil in a very violent fashion, pushing you off the map. And normally, invincibility would be a good thing, right? Well, not so much in this case. Every time that I fell off the map, I had to restart from the last checkpoint and destroy all the cords again. Because I couldn't die, I was getting launched all the way to the bottom of the map with no possible way to get back up. So after you cut the cords, or cables, if you will, the entire structure you're on starts falling. This gives you gravity that enables you to float through the air. Okay, hopefully I can get to this now. I was going to use this lightened gravity to navigate to where I thought the box would be, which was under the map. I see the cube. Oh, I'm dying. I think when you get too close to the cube, it automatically kills you. To test this theory, I ran it back to see if I would die near the cube again. Come on, come on. I'm dying. So at this point, I had to rule out cutting the cables and see if I could use this platform that I saw a little bit earlier before I actually cut the cables. I needed something to land on with the cube's death barrier surrounding the entire base. Okay, I saw a weird, platform thing earlier. Maybe I can just get to that. I don't even know if this is possible, honestly. Okay, wish me luck. I don't know if I have the muscle for this. And every time I go near the cube, I die. I don't think this ledge down here is solid, so I don't think I can jump down this platform. I have to figure out a way to, I don't even know. It looks not that far away. But you can't really air adjust in Halo, and what I mean by that is when you're falling, you don't really have a lot of control over your movement. You have a little bit, not a lot. No, I just like can't do it. I have to figure out a way to be able to adjust in midair. If I go like this, and then I start my momentum as I'm going. Nope. Cube killed me. Okay. I'm gonna see one last time if I can. It's like right below, kind of below. It's like they made this platform for you to be able to see the cube, but not touch the cube. So at this point, I was not sure if I was going to be able to do this. Doing this alone just didn't give me the distance to get to the platform in any variation of this jump. And I even had a new, more annoying problem pop up. A problem that won't go away. You mother... Damn it! So in this part of the mission, these Sentinels and Flood combat troops never stop spawning. And these Flood climb walls like they're spiders. So if they are anywhere close to your general proximity on the minimap, they will come and find you. Why are the Flood so annoying and so powerful? Even though I was annoyed, I had an idea to use a grenade to boost myself up in the air so that I could get a forward momentum higher and cut diagonally to the platform through the air. What if I grenade jump? Hold on. These stupid Flood, dude. Okay. No, now I'm just further outside and I can't do it. I think I might have to do a two-player head jump with, well, I have two keyboards. I have a laptop next to me that on another profile, and I have my main computer, and I see no way that I'm going to be able to jump down onto this platform normally. Maybe I'll just have to do the super skilled. Okay. Ahem. As I was saying, maybe I'll have to do the super skilled two-player, two-controller jump at this point. These Flood are not helping, though. Not in the slightest. So using two separate keyboards, I was going to stack one player on another player's head and use the bottom player to slowly jump off of his head as I'm falling. So the thing that's awful about this game is you don't spawn in until your physical body hits the ground. Okay. What I meant to say was until your physical body hits the ground, so you have really long spawn times, especially with maps that are floating 1,000 feet in the air. Player 2, stand right here. I'm going to see if I can just like kind of influence him off the edge. And I'm going to need to be ready to jump. And I lost my jump. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Ugh. Dude, I'm so bad. Alright, I need to make sure no Flood are like messing around here. Like that! And it hit him off the edge again! Dude, I'm so sick of this. This is already a terrible trick. I hate this so much. Slowly adjusting the second player so when they fall off. Okay, so this ledge is way thicker than I imagined. And I need to jump a little bit later because I'm jumping right into the freaking ledge. That Flood me up! At this point, I had been attempting this for over 2 hours, and every single remaining shred of patience I had left was gone. My gosh, dude! It's never easy, is it, gentlemen? It's never easy. I'm gonna fucking lose it! I will make it my life mission to destroy the Flood. Oh, I hit the fucking ledge with my head. I hit the fucking fucking ledge again. I'm getting so, like, antsy. I hit the fucking ledge again because I'm an idiot. And I missed it again! Okay. Take your time, Shilt Show. Take your time. Hit the fucking ledge again! Fucking ledge is so thick, dude. I keep hitting it. No matter how delayed I am on the fucking jump. Okay, you need to be like right at this beam is where it's lined up with. Okay, the stupid needler blood getting closer. Come on. Come on. BAM! Bullseye! Okay, where is that stupid cube at? You can see it just below. You can spawn a second player here. You can't actually touch the cube because, as you saw earlier, the death barrier. But that cube makes the entire mission shake. So I'm going to see... So at this part, I am testing to see if a plasma grenade explosion will influence the mission and make the camera shake. As I'm falling down and seeing... And it didn't. I think that I needed to cut the cords and activate the next section of the mission in order to have any influence over this box. The problem with that is the platform that I'm standing on disappears when I do that. And that's because I discovered what the platform actually was. Wait a minute, is this the elevator floor? This is the elevator floor from earlier, dude. So at this point, I realized because I did the glitch that skipped the elevator earlier in the mission, the only reason I was even able to reach this platform and see the box up close and in person was because I did that glitch in the first place. It's almost as if it was meant to be. And I think that's a great metaphor for life. Sometimes you're not exactly sure why you're doing something, but if you show up and you do the right thing and have faith that things will turn out, trust me, you will succeed.